Nintendo!
Welcome back to the Yoshi Show.
Is that like the Cleveland show?
Welcome back to the show.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Yoshi, Yoshi.
So we are all at least vaguely familiar with Middy's escapades
Yes,
Yeah.
at this point. So
I'm intimately familiar.
Middy's intimately. Middy's breath has been a little bit stinky recently. Not so stinky that like it's like cause for alarm, but like, you know, his face is in my face sometimes, and I don't want to smell it.
Isn't that such a common thing with cats, though? Stinky breath.
Yeah, but it's like particularly stinky for him. Like there's been a change. And I was like, you know, it could be that just like, I don't know, his teeth health are just like it's just like not as good as it used to be or whatever.
He's ready for a chuckaccino.
So I went to the pet store and I bought some like dental treats that like the when like the cat chews on it, it like does something. I gave it to Middy. Bro sprints at it. Puts it in his mouth, doesn't chew it. Just fucking swallows it.
Just
whole.
hold. What?
Oh, the Super Poltergust 3001.
And I was like, Middy.
That's not the purpose.
Completely defeats the purpose of that.
No, that's not what I expected you to say.
Oh, he's zooming. He's getting ready to zoom.
There he goes. Oh shit, he is ripping across it.
You ever drink so much coffee you just drive a car?
With this, now I can go anywhere I want with ease. Now then, I might have a quick sampling of this new drink. My body and soul are melting into the syrupy sweetness. I better not drink more, or else I too might become a ghost. Thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time.
An arrow lemonade?
Maybe it'll aid you. The Excite Spring. So yeah, it's an Excite bike rider in the prototype. What shall I invent next? I don't think I do any more of this, so I'm just gonna go down the list of all the other items. So first off, next up, I guess, is the Great Force, which is the Triforce of Courage. After that is the Power Grip, which
Which is from the wizard, the power glove.
It was actually originally supposed to be an energy tank from Metroid, and Samus was going to give it to you.
Nice.
The Secret Specs, which it's a Virtual Boy.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm enjoying knowing that fact.
The Virtual Boy sure existed, didn't it?
It definitely was a moment in time.
Can you believe
One of the
that
moments ever.
in this year alone, you can say that the Virtual Boy wasn't the worst, one of the worst things to come out of the gaming market the past 30 years?
Oh, wait. The Secret Specs of Virtual Boy, that's
What are you
only...
referencing?
That's
Concord.
what's there
Oh, okay, that's what I
instead
thought.
of the Power Grip in the remake, so ignore that one, I guess.
If she gave me the power grip.
The Cobalt Necktie, which, in earlier versions of the game, the Cobalt Necktie had a drastically different appearance and name called the UV Lamp. The item was originally going to be handed out by a small cameo appearance of Captain Olimar.
Oh.
Uh-huh. And
From what?
lastly is the Game Boy Horror SP.
From Pikmin, dude. From
A Game Boy Advance SP?
A Game Boy Horror SP.
A whore? Can they say that? Nintendo?
A Game Boy Horror SP.
I'm very funny and very fun.
Or.
At least it's not Freddy 5 there.
Oh my god.
Freddy Faz Night.
At At least she's not giving birth to Freddy Five Bear. Hey, a strange bean-like thing that fell from the sky.
Strange bean. Me when, dude.
You win being strange.
That's literally me when as fuck, dude.
When
Holy
you
shit.
at the when you... The
When
splart
he-
assistant.
When you win the...
When he...
That's definitely one of the top ones of all time.
Yeah. What?
Fire.
Garf.
Garfield.
Impossible! No way am I working with explosive colors like those!
Big Garf.
Drink too
Garfield
much
moment.
water.
Chris Pratt.
That's Chris Pratt right there.
Yeah.
It's true.
Alright.
Nobody's ever been Chris Pratt before Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Except for
Chris Pratt.
Piss Crat.
Oh my-
Piss Crat.
Alright, Whitney, you can play this lady.
This one?
Yeah.
The Harhal? I am Card Harhal. Fuck, Harhal, genius designer. Fuck. Did you know?
Did you know?
Just said all. Did you know?
Did he just shrink this whole thing?
Yes, whatever. I am correct. Am I correct in assuming you're interested in the Splartist opening? Fine. If you do a decent enough job, I'll pay you. Your pay will be a bean-like thing that's cascaded down from the heavens. Ta-da!
Potential trash I found on the side of the road.
What? Do you have some sort of complaint? That's better. Now then. You can help me splart what right away. But you must be snappy. Just do it and get it done. Now, don't mind me. I'll just give you a little advice while you work. Trust me, you need it. First, go have yourself a drink so you become a proper splart water pump. Once you're able to pump out water like a human fire hydrant, step on these little footmarks. Try it.
Quick notes. To ensure that design bombs don't get ickily messed up, be sure to remember which design bombs came out of which pipes. Yeah, tutorial nonsense.
Should drink from that pipe.
That's exactly
Would I
what
drink?
I'm doing.
Oh, you want to? That's
Yeah.
great.
I would too. Mario's right as fuck for that.
You might
Fine,
have
fine.
cholera, though.
I'll explain the method to my genius. Though the genius of Splart defies explanation. First, you must dye the fabric. Press the B button to shoot water at the design bomb.
Press the circle button to slide.
Try it already. Try it! The color of the design bomb you hit colors fabric. Oh, by the way, if you hit 2 design bombs at the same time, then the fabric color becomes a mixture of those 2 colors. Don't forget, it's vital to splart. Oh, and one more teensy thing. If you're dyeing fabric and you think, barf, that's all wrong, just talk to Bleach. He'll make the fabric nice and shiny white for you. Once you're done dyeing, then you choose your design. So, you get to shoot water at the artsy bombs again. Isn't it just so fun you could die? The design of the design bomb you shoot alters the design on your duds. The design bomb patterns are kicking. The tropical design,
The mini break.
the polka dot design, and the checkered design. By the way, if you hit 2 or more design bombs, the pattern always ends up being a star. Remember that. Once you're done with the design, I'll decide if it perfectly matches the artistic vision of Splart. So yeah, anyway, that's the method to my genius.
Oh, it seems I made a
No.
mistake. This is a guy.
Keep going.
Gamer moment. Girl now.
Keep going.
That's all. Fuck. As for design, anything will do. Just give me a red color. Got him.
Honestly, yeah, the voice still works. This person kind of defies gender.
Real. Just like
Should have done a David Bowie voice.
the moon.
I don't know what the David Bowie voice is.
You know where David Bowie sounds like David Bowie?
Something in yellow.
Yeah. You sure David Bowie? And you're like, yeah.
He does. Yeah, he does. He really does just kind of sound like a dude from like North Middle England.
Yeah.
That's where he's from, right? He's like. Do I know where Lancashire is?
Where's Britain?
Where is David Bowie from?
In before he's from like Blackpool.
I don't know where Brixton is. Oh,
It's
London.
yellow now.
Newcastle upon Tyne.
This is all wrong.
Born in Brixton. Where did he grow up, though? Bromley. Okay, so I was just super wrong.
Wow, look at
I was
you
watching an
being
interview earlier
super
today, and he was
wrong.
talking about people from Lancashire.
At least you had an idea. I would have had no clue.
Where's Lancashire?
Lancastershire would be like.
No, Lancashire is not the same as Lancaster.
I hate the British.
Well, Lancaster, there's a place called Lancaster in Lancashire.
Hey, can I tell you something you said to me once in a dream?
In a dream.
Sure.
Very, very briefly.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
remember you said to me, you like put your hand on my shoulder and said, Fabian, you need to return to the Shire.
Where's the content?
I don't know.
What did I say that to you? I imagine it like the Bayverse movies, Optimus. Fabian, you need to return to the Shire. Fabian, put the cube into my chest.
The brown star. You know,
Advance Wars.
one time I saw Carrie in a dream, and I don't remember anything else about this dream. I just remember I walked up to her and I'm like, "Hi, Carrie," and then she replied by saying, "Carrie is long gone. I'm Kari now."
Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
I love it.
Jerry, is this real? Kari?
I remember when I was a freshman in high school, some people mispronounced my name as Kari because that's how it looks.
To be
Real.
fair,
And I never
believe-
corrected them because I was too shy. And so that spread, and so many people started calling me Kari, and then they got to the point where I'm like, I can't correct them now because they've been doing this for months. And so what happens if I tell them that's not how you say my name, and it's like
actually, guys,
25
it's
people
Carrie.
who are calling me that?
I
They're
think,
still gonna call you Kari, even if you're like,
Actually, guys, it's Carrie.
I think
It's
Kari is the
Yamato.
more common pronunciation with that spelling, actually.
Is it?
It's most common, not in America. I think in America it's usually Carrie.
Oh.
Because my name's Norwegian, and it's pronounced Kari in Norwegian.
Oh,
Or
that makes sense.
with a
No,
Norwegian
your name's
accent.
not Norwegian,
Norwegian.
it's Carrie.
So real.
It's short for Norwegian.
Hey, actually, Evan, don't fucking talk to Norwegian like that.
Norwegian is very sensitive.
Next time on Junpro Comms, Norwegian plays the new Hamtaro game.
I would love for there to be a new Hamtaro game. That'd be so cool.